Do you know what we're doing?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are
Just a
you?
second. Okay, we are online now. Can you
Hi.
see us? Yeah.
Yay. Hello.
So,
All right, we're still trying to contact Steven.
yeah, he's ready.
Yeah, he's online right now in the hotel, so I think you can catch him.
Let me try calling him again here.
Okay.
We
Can
have
you
technical difficulties.
can you hear us?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Okay, that's perfect. Hello, Steven.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, guys.
Excellent.
Hi, that's great.
All right, so I am Redler, and this is my beautiful wife and co-host Queen Bitch, and you guys are on Hellcast Radio. Now, I have to ask this before we even get started. How do you pronounce the name of your band? Because I have slaughtered it all day long.
It's quite difficult, but it is Genus Ordinis Dei.
Okay, then I was close. I was close.
You're close.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
James.
no, that's awesome. So now, where are you guys located?
We are in Steven's studio,
Yeah, but Steven.
but
is
Steven
not
is
here.
in Germany.
In Germany, yeah, in Deutschland.
At the moment.
Okay.
So, okay, if you guys leave a mess, get out of there before he gets home.
Okay, yeah, of course.
So-
Thank you, guys.
And then, by the way, sorry for our sleepy face, but as you probably know, it is 4 a.m. here
Yeah.
in Italy. We just came back for for our hangout tonight, and so we are quite.
No,
But
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, we torture
No.
this guy Andy in Italy all the time with calling him at 4 in the morning. So yeah, we understand.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
And you know we're very grateful that you guys could stay up this late or get up this early, whichever the case may be, and and sit with us.
I mean, we are grateful to you for this opportunity.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, we're glad to have you on. We're glad to talk to you and expand across the pond, as it were.
Who is the guy under your shoulders?
Yeah, there is.
Beelzebub.
That is my son. He is the
Ah.
because
Hello.
So, yeah, him.
I'm the self-proclaimed Antichrist. So that is my son, the spawn of my loins, little Beelzebub. Hey, the band wants you to wave to him.
Hello. Cheers.
Steven salta e sbaglia.
But and I totally lost my train of thought. No, I actually have some questions.
It
for
happens.
You guys.
Yeah.
All right, so now in your album that I was given, I went through and listened to it today, and I had a hard time deciding which song I wanted to play for our Battle of the Bands tonight, which is what we call the King of the Hill. And but I ran across a couple questions that I wanted to ask, and the first one is the track number 2, You Die in Roma.
Yes.
Okay, now the question I wanted to ask is the beginning, the first minute or so of that song, it kind of made me feel like I was joining a cult. Was that on purpose?
Oh, I don't understand.
Can you say-
Sorry.
Can you say again, please?
Okay, it made me feel like I was in a temple of doom, like the devil was coming to get me, sort of thing. Was that the intent?
Yeah, it was. It is just, the feeling of a gladiator going into the arena. So basically, it is quite the same because, as you probably know, in ancient Roman time, for a gladiator to go inside the arena was like going to God, basically.
Right.
Exactly.
No, I actually thought that the music really put me in the mood and moved me to where I was like, it feels kind of creepy in here. Did the lights go out or something? The beginning of that song really put me in an odd mood, and it was odd, but I liked it.
Thank you so much.
That's a good thing. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now track number 7, ID 13401.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please explain what the hell is up with that, because that is so odd.
It's no, it's your lyrics.
Is my lyrics,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
have to explain?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, they're your lyrics.
The song tells about a prisoner. A
Okay.
prisoner. That prisoner had a tattoo on
Mhm.
On
his
his
arm,
on his arm.
and this ID, he changed his ID in 1, 3, 4, and 30,
Yeah.
41.
Okay.
30, 41. So it's basically easy story about this prisoner and his feelings in this prison. So he's
Yeah,
the song-
it is some sort of a Nazi prisoner. Okay, as you know, probably in Germany
Mhm.
there were Nazis who always marked the Jewish with numbers. Okay, and basically this is like a parallelism of the prison life of this prisoner who is a Nazi and he's been marked with a number like he
Okay.
did before. Okay, and this is like a parallelism in he changes his identity into a number, and closed in his cage, he started to feel only like a number because he's alone with himself, and there are a lot of feelings going on the song, and a lot of reflection of the prisoner.
Now, see, when I go
Gotcha.
back and listen to this song, and hearing the explanation behind it, it's probably going to give me a whole different meaning listening to it now, and I think that's going to be really awesome.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
okay, what was your meaning, by the way?
Well, no, I saw ID 13401, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that like an Italian social security number or something? I mean, I was thinking off the wall shit. I couldn't figure it out.
Now, see, I hear that number and I automatically think of a prisoner. So
Okay.
I don't know.
yeah.
So I got to ask you, all right, Steven, what do you do in the band? Because right now you're extremely quiet.
Because it's been a very long day today, so I'm used to play bass in the band, for sure. And then behind, because in a band there is a lot of work to do, many things about organization. I'm used to with Mr. Tommy, mastermind, to makes everything going the right way, in the right way. About gear, stuff like scenography and stuff like that. So actually, we are working to new scenography with lights and program by program change MIDI via MIDI. So we're working on that. So we're trying to make things the things goes in the right way, probably on the stage. So
Yeah, basically.
Well, we froze. There you
Sorry
go.
about that. I was sending out a
Try
tweet. I'm
again.
sorry.
Try that again.
But okay, now that's really cool. Now as the bassist, now in my forever opinion, I think the bassist has the least amount to do. That may be true or maybe not. But now to
It doesn't
counter,
sound like he has the least amount to do. It sounds like
Well,
he's
no,
doing all this other stuff.
I guess I'm referring to when they're on stage.
Okay, make that
Now-
clear.
Okay, so to counteract that, do you feel like you have to be more engaging with the crowd that you're dealing with?
yeah, for sure, I have to shake the air.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, which one of you guys plays the drums?
Oh, I am the drummer.
Of course,
Oh, you're the
drummer.
crazy
You look
one.
like a
Okay,
jump.
excellent.
I am the mad guy here. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you: do you use a double kick bass drum?
Oh no, I use the double pedal just for because having a double kick to bring around Europe or to bring on tour is quite uncomfortable. You have two bass drum to take with you. Okay, and also
It's more cheap.
yeah, it's cheaper.
Well, you know, you're traveling. You got to go as lean as possible.
Yeah, and it is more comfortable playing because I don't have that big drum set. I have a lot of stuff going on drums, okay, but my drum set is quite small,
Okay.
and so having a double kick would be too big for me. I had to change completely change my way of playing because I had to be that large to play double kick instead of being like this and be more comfortable.
So you
Yes.
basically like playing with the kid size set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. All right,
Excellent.
so and I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't know all your names. Now,
No.
the guy with the
Oh.
long hair here, right here in front. Yeah, you.
Me?
I'm sorry,
Hi, I'm Nick.
Nick.
Nick!
All right, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. I'm just gonna assume that you are the front man
Yeah, right. You're
He
right.
Because-
looks like the front man.
because the Unabomber back there in the corner doesn't look so much like he can sing. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
No,
Nick.
bro. I'm the singer and the guitar player too. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess that kind of goes synonymous. I believe most lead singers also play guitar, which I think is cool because you have to. I think everybody in a band or in any organization has to be multi-talented and do more than one function.
I
Yeah,
see
it's-
triangles.
I agree. Yeah.
And so, which would you say you put more practice time in? Would you say singing or playing guitar?
I started with the guitar, and I think the guitar is my the main love, the
Okay.
first love. After that, we was searching for a singer at the beginning of our history, our story, and in our small city, it was really difficult to find a good voice, heavy metal voice. So one day during the rehearsal, yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're good.
I was trying to sing something in French cream, and my brothers said to me, "Hey Nick, it's good. Why try? Because I think maybe we can find a good solution, a good concept with you." And so I start to improve my technique, and in 1 year, I think in one year and a half, I found a good sound from my voice. I never
Excellent.
take a lesson. I just practice by myself.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I like to try and mimic the radio, but I'm off key all the time, so I like to sing to myself in the car.
All right, so I believe the only one we haven't really talked to yet is the Unabomber back there. What's his name?
Sorry, say again, please.
The guy in the back.
The
Yeah.
Tommy there, Tommy.
My name is Tommy. Hi.
Tommy.
All right,
That's
so
easy enough. You look like a Tommy.
I think. All right, what's the only thing left? That's guitar, right? You play guitar,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I play guitar, yeah, in the band. Yes.
All
Okay.
right. Now, maybe I've probably asked this to probably two other people, but what's the difference between rhythm guitar and I don't know riffs? If that's even the same thing, I don't know. I'm kind of
You're just
stupid when it
making
comes
up
to music.
things at this point,
No,
honey.
no. I am musically declined.
Say please.
No. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Anyway, rhythm guitar and what?
Rhythm guitar. Is there another? I don't know. I guess section.
Oh,
I guess lead guitar.
solo guitar.
Guitar solo or rhythmic guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between rhythm and lead?
Yeah. Lead is his job.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's the lead guitar.
I'm not a virtuoso, so I'm just a rhythmic player.
Okay.
But we exchange some lead guitars when he's singing, and he can just play difficult parts live. So I play that kind of part sometimes.
Okay.
But basically, I'm rhythm guitarist. So I play riffs, but
Yeah,
That's my job.
but please let me tell you that he is the best guitar player that a drummer can ask.
Well, there you
Really?
go. There you
Well,
go.
yeah, that's
Really,
important.
he is perfect.
You know, I
That's
don't
great.
have to sing, so I'm right. I can play. I don't know, not better, but I'm more precise. You know, I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
You
to.
can focus more.
Okay.
Yeah, I can put more playing, and it's easier for me. Okay.
All right, now one at a time, go around and tell us what your favorite alcoholic drink is.
If you drink alcohol.
I'm not really a good drinker.
He's a new entry.
He's a new
yeah.
entry. He
I'm
was drunk
just a
with
bit-
just half a beer.
I'm just a beginner. Yeah. No,
Okay, what's your favorite half a beer then?
No, I don't like beer. I prefer cocktail.
See, I don't like beer either. Beer's gross.
All right, what
Yeah,
cocktail do you prefer?
My best cocktail, in my opinion, is a gin tonic.
Okay.
But if I have to choose from a gin tonic or a Coca-Cola, I choose Coca-Cola.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
My fault.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm sorry, my fault.
It's all good. It's all good. Next.
Come on, Tommy.
Beer.
Tommy.
Beer
What
guy.
kind of beer?
Okay, do you like dark beer, light beer? Is there like a particular Italian beer you like?
No, we don't have that good beers. I like,
Okay, I don't know.
you know, Pils beer. You know, light beer.
Light beer? So you're
Yeah.
like a Coors Light kind of guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
What's
actually a
that?
malt liquor, which is not the same as a beer.
No, you're right. It's not, but it's still yummy.
Oh, okay.
That's what we drink here. We drink Mike's Harder Cranberry Lemonade. But it's technically not a beer, it's a malt liquor.
Okay.
There's a
okay.
difference.
All right, drummer, what do you like?
I know that I'm Italian, so I probably have to say wine, but I'm not that into wine. I prefer beer too, or probably grappa. I don't know if you know grappa in America.
Grappa. Yes, I know grappa. I'm
Yeah.
not sure exactly what it is, but I've heard of it, and it sounds yummy, and I want to try it.
Yeah, trust me, it's amazing. It is.
We'll get Andy to bring me some when he decides to finally come to the States.
It is obviously made by grapes,
Right.
and it's good. And it's a very strong alcoholic beverage that is typical from Italy. It is like
After lunch.
drink, like
Okay.
some whiskey stuff.
He's doing a lot of air quotes.
Vodka,
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
trust me, it's great.
Okay. Well, we have to go to Italy, honey. That's on our bucket list
Yep.
to get to Italy.
Yeah.
My daughter's actually going to Italy in July, and I'm very mad at her because she won't let me go with her. She's actually in the culinary academy, so she's actually going there to cook. I think it's northern Italy.
Yeah. Well, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's actually going to go with a chef that's fairly well known, some place up there. I can't remember the name of the town.
Okay.
But yeah, she's going to go up there for a week.
Okay. That's cool.
Let's go.
Do you remember the place where she's going to?
Hold on. Monkey!
Yeah.
The town!
All right, Steven, what do you like to drink?
She's looking it up.
Oh, I love beer for sure, and wine too. But I guess I prefer beer, and there's only one kind of beer for me.
Okay.
It's called Guinness.
Oh, you're a Guinness man.
Yeah.
Nice
I
dark
love it.
beer.
You know,
Nothing
Isn't
wrong
that
with
usually
that.
served warm?
And what about you guys?
Exactly.
Me?
Yeah.
I love whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Hmm
What kind of whiskey?
Usually like Jim Beam. I like Jim Beam. A good Kentucky whiskey.
And
I also like Maker's Mark. And It's like Woodbridge or something like that. It's another. It's a higher class whiskey because we have the different classes of whiskey. You got the cheap whiskey, you got the medium whiskey, and you got the really expensive whiskey, and then you got the really, really expensive whiskey. So basically, I like Kentucky whiskeys and bourbons. So I kind of stick to those, and I love tequila.
Oh, okay.
Give me tequila any day, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and what about you?
Me? My favorite alcohol is anything free.
Yeah, he mostly sticks to beers. He doesn't drink a whole lot of
No,
alcohol.
honestly, most of the time I have been, for the vast majority of my adulthood, I've been drinking Coors Light or Bud Light because they're cheap and they're good. But the wife has now got me hooked on this Mike's Harder Cranberry Lemonade, which isn't bad. And then, but don't get me wrong, there's times where if I think I like vodka.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've soaked gummy bears in it for a couple of days, and they turned out pretty good.
Okay, she's going to Orvieto, Italy.
Orvieto.
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 Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Orvieto.
Orvieto. Yeah.
Orvieto.
Yeah, she's going to go see Chef Lorenzo.
Umbria.
It's in the center of Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's in the center of Italy. I don't know.
Nice place.
Yeah,
Maybe you
so
guys
she's
could be
going
her
there for a week.
chaperone and beat up anybody that comes near her.
Is it in France?
She's gonna have knives. She'll be all right.
There you go.
Umbria.
All right, so now are you guys getting ready to go on tour? Are you in a tour? Are you just ended a tour? What's your current status?
No, we are not in tour now. We're gonna play in Diest in Belgium on November 24.
Yeah.
We're gonna play with Hell Band. It's a English heavy metal band.
Okay.
And
It is
You like
kind
the name
of
of their band?
we're gonna play for our release show of our new album, Greater Than Dynasty.
Okay.
And it will be a really great night. Then we will play in Italy in December in Naples.
Nice.
Roma,
That's one place I want to go.
Yeah, but we are working hard for the next year because we just signed a new deal with a booking agency, and we are working hard for sorry.
No, you're good.
For the next year. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, we have a show in Switzerland.
Yeah,
Well, don't forget about the show in Switzerland. Come on now.
yeah, in February 24.
Yeah, February 24.
Next year.
Oh, so just in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Now we are concentrate on the promotion and of the new album, new single, and we are working hard with the press and nothing. Just that's it.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
is there anywhere in Italy you would like to play?
Sorry, say again, please.
Is there anywhere in Italy where you would like? This is where we need to play. This is where we need to go.
Maybe I think we need some festival. We don't. We played in a few festivals in Italy and in Europe, and I think we need to play more at the festival, heavy metal festival. Yeah, maybe, and we have some 2 or 3 big names of festival in Italy.
Yeah, but also apart from festivals, I think that we really need to play in places like Sardinia or Sicily, but they are quite hard to reach, because they are very expensive to go there. It is very expensive for a band to go there, and there isn't like a big reality of heavy metal in their place. But actually, a lot of people listen to heavy metal and they want some bands to go there and play, but most of the time they can't afford a band to at least to pay the expenses to go there because they are very high. You know, we tried to organize something there, but it's never gone good. You know, it's quite difficult to play there. We'd love to play there actually. Yeah.
I'd like to go to Sicily. Because, that's where the mob started. So,
All right. Now, I got a couple more questions before we cut you guys loose. Now, the first one...
Just kidding.
Is... what is the worst thing that has ever happened to you individually on stage? Steven, let's start with you. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
With me?
Yes.
Yeah, for you.
I guess we was in Manchester last year, because we were on tour with Lacuna Coil. We did the entire tour, European tour for their album Delirium. So we were in Manchester and we were playing in a venue in 3 floors. Okay, in every floor there was a band who was playing, so there was a lot of interferences with our wireless connection with guitars. So my signal completely disappeared because, and in our last song there is a kind of intro with bass solo,
Right.
So I watched to Nick. So Nick, please do that because I'm completely mute, So Nick doesn't understand anything about that. So Mr. Steven, and I was completely mute. All the crowd watched at the sound guy. What's that, man? So, but the problem is there was like 1,000 people, so it was a little bit embarrassing. So, but nobody cares about that.
Oh man, that's
Nobody cares about the bass.
All right, Nick, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
During the last show, during the Delirium War Tour with Lacuna Coil, I'm usually throw away my pick during the show, when I finish a song, just to...
Yeah.
But our stage manager, David, he was really funny that night. He locked my pick inside my stuff. He locked my
glue
inside the microphone stuff, And after my first throw, I was trying to take another pick, but it was impossible. What the fuck, man!
You get one tick tonight, no more.
It was really, really funny, but really, wow.
Wow.
Really dancing for the show.
Obviously.
Oh, wow.
All right, Tommy, what about you?
Okay. One time we were playing in a small venue in Italy, and
They're dying.
You're all laughing already.
This must be really good.
yeah, no, it could be good, but okay. But, sometimes something goes wrong on the stage, so we were lost in the song. Everybody, we were just playing one note forever, looking at the stage ourselves, and we had to decide what to do because the situation was very,
Very,
okay. Yeah. We were blocked in there, so I decided just to fake, a problem. But in my mind, first option was like, instinct was to fake my lose of consciousness or death, like that. When you don't have options, the first thing you have to do is to save the show. So I didn't know what to do. Was to go on forever playing the same riff for the whole night for 1 hour, 2 hours. So we were lost in the song. We didn't know what to do, and my first option was to die. I was to knock out myself. But fortunately, I had the second option to fake a guitar problem, and we played the song from the beginning, and all was fixed. Okay.
This is really top secret. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, nobody will ever know.
Nobody will ever know.
but it's still an option for the future.
It's passed out. That's just
We
an
have the
option.
red button in front
Yeah.
of the stage. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, button. Yeah.
All right, and
All right,
last but
honey, when
not
the show's
least,
going bad, one of us just needs to pass out.
Yeah, about me, well, probably the same things happened during the same show, Nick, on the last day of touring, because it is usual to do some pranks
Right.
between the bands.
Yeah.
Okay, on the last day. And when I went on stage, I find out that my cymbals disappeared.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely.
completely
Nice.
disappeared.
Nice.
I had to play the entire show just with some very small splashes, like this. And
wow.
it was quite difficult and ridiculous, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds
Show
like
must
it.
go on.
show must go on. I was laughing for the entire time, man.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I know the show must go on.
Those are all really awesome to hear, and it sounds like most of it was during this last tour.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you
wow.
guys survived it. Now, the last question I have for you, all right, the song we're going to play in our Battle of the Bands tonight is Halls of Human Delight.
Yeah.
Now, what can you guys tell me about that song?
Oh well, it is the very first single that came out from Great Old Dynasty, our upcoming album. And actually, this song was released right before the tour we did with Lacuna Coil. It was like a promotion song for the tour, and it is basically a single.
Okay.
Okay. It is very straight. It is. I mean, the chorus is quite catchy, and also the lyrics. I think they are quite interesting because they talk about the creation of sin and how God created sins to have more souls to Him,
Okay.
to be redeemed to Him. Okay,
Oh, okay.
I'm very. I have some great feelings about those lyrics. Personally, I think that they are the best lyrics in the album. I don't know if you guys.
No,
Well, there you
that's
go.
great to hear.
Best lyrics of the
I mean,
album.
I love the song, but especially the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, and also we was recording a video in Villa Cavour, a really good place in the north east
West. West.
west. Sorry, west. Yeah, exactly.
I get my east and west mixed up all the time. It's all good.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
a good experience, and
Raccontami cosa è successo.
There is a fun fact about
Okay. We like fun facts.
Okay.
yeah, we just arrived on the location at the location, and we found I can say a crew. Sorry, so cut it
You're
now.
good. You're good.
A movie crew, another movie crew.
Okay.
I can say,
Oh, wow.
just,
Yeah,
they were
shooting
shooting
a movie
a
in
movie
the same location.
in the same location, and it was really difficult to tell to that guy, hey man, we need to find a solution because today we need to record this video for sure without exactly, and it was really funny, really not really good at the beginning because we were really scared about it.
Yeah.
Because we had just that day for the recording, and
Gotcha.
after a few days we have to go on tour.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it was the only available day, and they were shooting a fucking movie in the same place, so we had to actually shoot the video between one scene and another from them,
Yes.
Wow.
like 5 minutes
Wow.
every half an hour to shoot the video.
Yeah, but when I told to the when I speaking with the director of that with this space, Okay, he changed
Wait,
his
do
mind.
that face again. Do that face
Told
again.
to us, okay, guys, location is yours, and
You can have it.
free
You can have it.
for you. Yeah.
Do that face again, Nick.
Wow, that was awesome.
Sorry. Sorry again.
No, don't do that, please.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, so
Stop saying everything I say at the same time.
my bad.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are on Facebook and on Twitter at both Genus Ordinis Dei.
Yeah, that's great.
And you guys are through Eclipse Records, who we have had a great relationship with over the last few years. And we hope nothing but the best things for you guys, because
Thank you so much.
you guys, as individuals, you guys are awesome. And, you know, listening through the album, I was very moved. I actually liked a lot of the songs, and I hope nothing but the great things for you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Definitely,
Your
definitely.
favorite one? Favorite song?
I'm sorry?
What?
You guys, your favorite song?
Off the album?
Oh, the album, yeah.
If you have
If you have one.
It's the one I picked for tonight, Halls of Human Delights. That's the one. That's the one I like the best, and that's why I picked it.
Oh,
And-
Yeah,
you
I'm
too?
with Redler on that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And so it's a pleasure to have you guys on with us, and we're going to be promoting you guys as best we can on our end here to get everybody to listen to you guys and buy your album. And obviously we have some international listeners who may be able to come see you. We actually have some friends in Italy that could probably stop by.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
There's one last thing we would like you to do, and if I don't know how you want to do it, but if you could just say the band's name and that you are listening to Hellcast Radio.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Of course.
Hi guys, this is Genus Ordinis Dei, and you are listening.
Take two.
Hellcast Radio. Another take.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Tired and I'm completely fucked up. Hi guys, this is Genus Ordinis Dei, and you are listening Hellcast Radio. Cheers.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Awesome. I love the second take
If you
part. That was
want to
great.
cut the spot, it's okay.
We'll splice it together. We'll do some editing magic on it. It's all good.
You have to know that for every 20 seconds of his video, we have
Oh.
6 hours backstage for him to try to pronounce the right stuff.
Sometimes.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
I'm the
Please
front,
cut it off.
hard job.
No, thank
All
you
right.
guys very much for tonight.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you too.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for taking your time and 4 o'clock in the morning and chatting with us.
Yeah, definitely get some sleep, guys, and we hope to catch up to you soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
We hope to. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much, guys.
Have a good weekend.
You
You
too.
too. You too.
Thank you.
Cheers.